Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Not going away this weekend, so it is my birthday weekend, so I'm going to have a little look at my van. I've been neglecting it quite a bit, and as you can see it's an absolute mess. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start tidying it up, and I want to get these electrics moved over a bit so as I can... The electrics moved over so as I can get everything put in. I want to get the inverter put in. I'm going to have a go. I am a bit worried because I'm not an electrician, but I'm going to go off YouTube. YouTube actually tells you a lot, and then I'm going to start doing a few little bits to it, see if I can get it done. So let's have a look, see what happens. So my first step that I've done for now, as I say, I am worried about the electrics. I'm no electrician, but the first step I've done now is I've disconnected the lithium batteries completely. Now I don't mean from each other, so I've still got them connected to each other, but I've disconnected the live wire. Look how thick that wire is. I've disconnected the live wire and the earth wire to the rest of the vehicle, so I can work on them knowing that I've got no electrics coming through via the batteries, because they are fully charged. They're at 14.1 at the moment, so they're fully charged, ready to go. My first step, I've got to get these electrics sorted before. Let's close that up now, because we don't need that. So we'll close this up. I'll just put that down there, that down there, just so they can't touch anything live. Close the seat up so you can't even see that I've done anything. Right, so let's go in here. I'm going to tidy all this crap up because it's been like a storage yard for a little while and I'm not happy. I want to get it done. I want to get it sorted. I have got some timber that I can use for decoration, but I want to get the electrics sorted. Now I'm going to actually put a few bits just this side as well of the boiler, because this is pretty much just here. This is pretty much unusable space because I've got the diesel heating here, so I'm going to use spaces over here just so as I can move this over. And I'm hoping to get where this is, I'm hoping to get the inverter. So let's see how it goes. So guys, let me show you where I'm at the moment. There's my electric plug, and it's going into the EHU point on the outside of the van. Yeah, can you see that? Now I'm coming over. It's still a mess in there, but I've got a little bit further. So this is what I've done. It's all switched off. So I've plugged the EHU plug into this fuse board here. Then from this fuse board, I've put it into the inverter. Once this all, I know this all works how it should, then I'm going to crack on. But then you've got, I'll put the wires going to the 12 volt here, and the live, obviously. That will be quite a lot of work. Then I'm going to get a 240 volt coming out of here into another fuse board that I'm going to put here, which will go to everything that I want on 240. I've got wiring there, I've got wiring over there, and I've got wiring there. That's where all the 240 is going to go. Here at the moment, all of this is what I'm going to use to charge the batteries up. You know, I've got the DC to DC 50 amp, the XS one, which is nice and small. That's all fused. I've got the live going to the battery. That's fused. I've got a switch off. This is for the solar. This is for the battery, so I can isolate the battery completely. Just remember, the batteries are still disconnected at this precise moment. They won't be soon, because I want to try this out. So there's the MPPT. That's got an isolator switch, so that's switched off at the moment because it's not connected to anything. The batteries are disconnected. That's disconnected because obviously the batteries are disconnected. Right, so what I have to do now, which I'm a little bit worried about because I've never done electrics before, and to be honest, if you don't know what you're doing, please get someone that's qualified to do it. But I've actually put wire from here into here with a sealer there, as you can see. Okay, and what I'm going to do before I do anything else, I'm just going to switch the main switch on, which is that one, and nothing's happened. But that's good because it hasn't blown up or anything. Okay, now I've connected the inverter charger onto the 16 amp fuse. So now I'm going to switch that on, and yet again it hasn't blown up on me. So it's either a very good sign that I've done it right, or that something's amiss and I haven't connected it properly. But so this has got three settings. I've got it on off at the moment. It's got charger only and on, which is the inverter charger. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to switch it on to on, which gives you both, and let's see what happens. Something's happening. There was a little ding there, a couple of lights coming on, and let's have a look. Let's give it a minute, because you never know, it might take more than a minute. So I've got the electric plugged in into there, which is connected, and then onto there. So by rights that should be working. Let me get my glasses. Right, let me show you where I am now, guys. Okay, let's unlock it. So I'm just charging the van battery up here because it's been sitting for a while, but let me show you what I've got to. So this is all connected. These are my 2 times 230 amp hour Fogstar Drift Pros. They're the Pros. I don't know why I bought the Pros, to be honest. I think the Fogstar Drift was just as good, but let me show you in the van. There we go. So that's all connected up. So what I've done, I've got 2 times 50mm squared live cables going into the Lynx distributor. I've got 2 times earth cables going into the Lynx distributor. So everything's switched off as it is. Okay, I've got no electric plugged in, so all I've got is a 12 volt plugged in. The batteries are connected now, the wiring's connected, and what I've also done, I had this sitting around, it was going into a blue plug. It's just bits that I've got for my other motorhome in case I need any other little bits. It's got a plug socket on it, so I thought I'd try it, see if the inverter works on it, because I bought this second hand from a friend of mine, but well, he does a lot of work for me on my motorhomes. I bought this second hand. Steve at Leo Bay, great guy. If ever you're down Sheerness and you need something done, Steve at Leo Bay will sort it out for you. He gave me that at a really good price. So I've had it quite a while now. He gave me the box for it as well, and all the instructions, and I was a little bit iffy about whether it would work and why it was taken off. He gave me he told me why he took it off, but you know, you can always make up stories, and I should have trusted him because it's 100% fine. So I've got the solar panel turned on to the batteries. Okay, so that's in absorption mode at the moment. At the moment I've got the batteries turned off and this is turned off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the batteries on. That powers up this. Okay, now if I switch that just not to charger to that one, because I've got no mains power, okay, I've got inverter, alright, and you know, all the red lights are off, just the inverter on. So that means this cable here should be working. So if you have a look, what I've done, I've plugged my cordless battery charger in, and as you can see the 230 volt, you know, off, on. So the inverter's working. I've tested out the electrics, and the electrics work as well, and they were charging up the batteries. So this box works exactly how it should. So that's that job done. My next job is I've got cables here, let me show you here, that are for the, you know, the electrics all over the camper van. That's my next job. That means I'm going to be sorting out, I've got another fuse board that I'm going to connect all those up. They're all electrics. There's going to be electric plug sockets there. There's going to be electric plug sockets here, but I can do that last. Electric plug sockets here, which I've got the wiring for here. Going to have electric plug sockets here, which I've got wiring for here. So all that wiring, as you can see, that's under the floor, and it's all in conduit, so that's all safe. So everything here is ready to go. All I'm going to do, I'm going to sort this second fuse board out and wire it up so it's ready for when I'm ready to connect it to where this is, where this wire is. At the moment I'm using the inverter to charge my batteries up, which is working perfectly. All this is going to be hidden by the kitchen because I'm having the kitchen here. It's all pretty much waterproof, so there's no problems with that. I'm going to have the sink here out a little bit, so it's not going to interfere with anything. There's going to be kitchen units here as well. I mean, if I need to, I can always have I might actually do that. I might actually have the hob here because I've got a 2-ring electric hob going in. As you probably know, this is going to be all electric, no gas. There's going to be no gas in this. That is a diesel heater, so it's going to heat by diesel. So I might actually do that, so I can cook here and wash up here. Yeah, right where the board is. That's where I'm up to at the moment, guys. I'm gonna stop this one here because I'm just over the moon. I'm absolutely over the moon with getting this inverter correctly connected. So please leave a comment and give us a thumbs up, because gives a little bit of encouragement to go on further. I have been neglecting it for a while, but getting this done, which was it's electrics. Oh, I hate touching electrics. I don't like gas, let alone electrics. So that's all done. It's all done now. I'm just going to run a couple of earth wires to the chassis, which I can do at a later stage. But I'm going to wrap this one up here, guys, because I don't want to keep baffling on. Yeah, I'm going to leave this one here. As you can see, I have got further. There's a load of really nice 12 volt wire there ready to go on to stuff that I'm going to be putting in. It's all connected onto a fuse board. I haven't put any fuses in yet because purely it's just fantastic the way it's going at the moment. Really is. I'm really pleased with it. So please subscribe if you want to see more, because there is a lot more content coming out. You'll probably see my next bit of content will be yes, I will be putting the other fuse board into here, and I'll probably be starting the diesel heater, getting that sorted. I have got the water tanks. I've just got to get a couple of wheel ramps, so as I can get the van up in the air, so I can get the tanks in. So if any of you have got any ramps that you've got that you can lose for a week or so, because I'm only taking it easy, guys. I'm still going out in the motorhome, which you will see. We're going to a festival next weekend, and you might see that one next, or more on the van build. Watch this space. So I'll see you on the next one, guys. Please subscribe, like and follow.